Dragonshire.
Oh crap, the music's off. Oh no. No, it's on. What am I talking about? I'm deaf. Hello, and welcome to Hero League. Yeah, we're playing on Dragonshire today. I do want to mention that I'm probably going to go back to doing just 2 videos a day. 3 has started to cut into other things that I have to kind of need to take care of and pay more attention to. So I'm going to 2 a day for a while. But anyway, let's get into this draft. Bans are about over already. Mephisto, Genji, and Azmodan banned out so far. And the last ban's going to be that Diablo. First pick goes to the friendly team. They lock in the Raynor. Next 2 picks go to the enemy team. They lock in with a Lily and a Falstad. Friendly team decides to lock in the Rhaegar and a Junkrat. Now we're off to the second ban phase. Johanna banned out by the enemy team. And the friendly team doesn't ban. Next 2 picks go to the enemy team. They lock in with the Muradin and a Gul'dan. The enemy team's put a serious choke on tanks so far in this match. I am probably gonna have to play an Anub'arak here. So all the best tanks are kind of gone. So yeah, it's Anub'arak and Zarya to finish up the friendly team. Last pick goes to the enemy team. And they lock in with the Leoric. Alright, time to get in the game. Enemy team sure did put a huge choke on tanks. I mean, they banned out what? Diablo and Johanna, and they took Muradin and Leoric. Like, that's crazy. But I have a plan for after level 10, and that plan is pretty simple. Cocoon Lily every time she uses jugs. Then the enemy team will die.
Battle commencing in 10
or should die.
seconds.
Should die is a better way to put it.
5, 4.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the Regen Master here. I don't feel like I need too much spell armor here.
Well, heroes.
They don't have a lot of... I mean, they have the Gul'dan, but we'll be fine.
Get in there.
That was weird. Alright, I guess I'll go take the top lane. Now I do wish I had spell armor for fighting against Leoric. Just go ahead and get out of that creepy hand right away, so I don't have to deal with that.
The ancient shrines. Control them and let loose the dragon
Creepy hand.
knight.
Come on, creepy hand me. There you go. Go ahead and throw that stun out. Eventually he will bully me out of this lane. I can't effectively solo him.
Hurry, activate the shrine and the dragon's power is yours.
I'm just kind of waiting for him to go up to the shrine, and then I'm going to come out here and get this globe, and get some soak. And then I'll take my fountain here in just a second. Like I can't beat Leoric 1v1. I know this. Oh, unless he misses this creepy hand. But then I would have to tank a minion wave as well, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my fountain here. Get this globe, push this lane up a little. Alright, now I can come up here. His creepy hand is going to be down for a moment. We're going to get the damage over time on these barbs. Got 2 enemies up here. Damage over time will wear down some of the healing that creepy hand just got him. Oh, almost a kill there. Alright, let's go get some soak. Leoric's probably gonna go hit his fountain, or just back fully. One of the two. Alright, Rainer, you should probably go to mid lane. I can hold this. You should go to mid lane. I'm just gonna poke at him with my damage over time barbs here. If he goes up on the shrine, I'll push up there. But I'm hoping I don't have to trade with him. So there we go. We got the dragon. I'm just gonna stay up here. Oh, actually, Aurelia just got kicked up back here. We're not gonna kill her. Not enough of a response from the team. That's okay. Muradin just got the same treatment there. Oh, I'm out of mana. I can't stun her. Ah. Oh, careful, Junker. I don't have mana to peel for you right now. I need to go get mana. I do think Junkrat should probably take the solo lane anyway. He will be much better against Leoric than I would be. We're gonna get the, do we go reduced Carapace cooldown, or do we go Beetle's heal for against the Leoric? Those could be handy if I'm gonna have to solo lane against him again. I think I'm gonna get the Beetle's heal. Try to help me if they're gonna make me continue solo laning. I think I will probably have to continue solo laning. So that'll help out a little. It's kind of it kind of doesn't go well with what I have taken already, but it's okay, I think. Alright. I'm just gonna back off some. I shot my barbs up the length of the wall there to just kind of get that little bit of damage over time going on the wall. Yeah, these little tiny beetle heals are working out for me so far. Yeah, they're doing me pretty good, actually, so far. Plus what I'm getting from the globes will come in handy.
Heroes. Free him and destroy your enemy.
No light for man.
Come up here on the shrine with me, Falstad. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Choose a path.
So be it.
But those beetles get me some healing, and they're just gonna poke at the Falstad for me. Oh yeah, we're blowing Falstad away. He can't compete. He can't compete.
I'll consume the living and the
And we're just gonna keep poking him with that damage over time from our stun there. Constantly, he keeps giving up the globes to me too. So yeah, that's easy top lane. Easy hold on the top lane here. Go ahead and grab that. Looked like he was going up to the shrine, but he's not. And we have a dragon. Yeah, I'm bullying this Falstad right now. That feels nice. He could have probably... I don't know if there was really much he could have done against me there. Leoric's probably the best laner against me, but he didn't seem to want to come up here. So I don't know. I should have went down to my team, but I'm just getting a soak. I want to hit 13 before the enemy team. And soaking multiple lanes is a good way to get that before them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna roam down here in just a second. Once we have our 13s, I'll roam down. Alright, 13 should be coming up here in just a second. Almost. Almost had 13 right there. There we go. We're gonna get the acid-drenched mandibles. Pretty good if I'm gonna lane against a Falstad or something. Enemies up in the top lane. I'm gonna head on up there. Go ahead and use my burrow so I don't eat too much damage, and just get up here so I'm ready to get this soak. Once it gets up to the wall, go ahead and throw a beetle out so it's not gonna do a whole lot of damage to the wall. And just kinda let that do its thing. Yeah, he was a little bit too far for me to try and go in on him. If he was a little closer, I would have went in on him, but he wasn't close enough. He would have easily dodged my burrow there. Heading down to the friendly team here. I'm thinking Lily either already used her jugs or she's holding them. If she's holding them, then that was a bad move. I think she already burned them. I don't want to dive the tower. Is really what I don't want to do, but I'll wait for the wave.
Activate the shrines. Take the Dragon Knight's power.
Because Anub'arak really doesn't have the highest health pool of tanks. Looks like it's going to be me against Falstad and Lily, and I am not going to take that trade. I will attempt to grab the shrine here. If I can get it for just a couple of seconds, then maybe we can get the dragon. There we go, that cocoon got us the dragon right there. Interrupted the jugs immediately. She knew she was in trouble, so she went ahead and popped them. I would have personally just died and kept my ultimate for the impending fight after I respawned. But she opted to try and go for the self-save, and it didn't work out. I mean, Zarya is gonna lock you down with that ult, so... There was no getting away. It would have been an easy stun even if I didn't land it immediately. We're gonna get the basic attack spawn beetles just so we can try to get a little more of that self-healing in. We're just gonna save that cocoon, because Lily's jug should probably be coming available here in just a moment. I think I'm dead. Nope. Let these beetles go in. Alright. We lost our Rhaegar there, so. Get some of these beetles out, let them get me a little health. What's he wutting? I'm not sure. Right, I'm gonna pop out a couple of beetles here. And we're gonna just kind of move out. Enemy team looking to engage there, but missing their opportunity. And we're gonna go ahead and do some camps. Got my little beetles out, helping with some of the self-healing here. Gotta get another one out. And we're pretty much full health now, just from beetle healing. And I think maybe one little heal from Rhaegar there. Uh-oh. Junkrat's in trouble. Okay, he got out. Got fear on me. Just gonna back off. I don't want to die to the creepy hand there. I didn't see the jugs pop, so she's waiting for me to use the cocoon, I think is what she's doing. There we go, cocoon the jugs. Whoa. Good pickup from the Raynor. Could have used a little bit more fight in that. No dragon. Rhaegar, you should have stayed with us. Or I don't even know if he was with us to start with, actually. I should have paid more attention there. Should have paid more attention. It's okay, though. We did trade 1 for 2, so really it's not okay. Although, if we get this pickup, we did not get the pick. Raynor eating a lot of damage from the Gul'dan, but he has his E to keep him in it. Soon to be 4v3 here in the mid lane. Need to be careful here, guys. How did Muradin spawn before me? Didn't he die after me? Yeah, he died after me. How did he... That's a little weird. Isn't it? Raynor's dead. Enemy team got a dragon. He just stands there. He literally just stood there. Alright, I'm gonna get punted every time by this dragon. That's pretty apparent.
Your fort has fallen. Well done.
There we go.
Double kill.
I knew you could do it.
Got us a double at the end of that. I went ahead and cocooned the Lily. I didn't want them to be able to turn on us. And I was hoping we'd be able to pick her off right after the Muradin, but he didn't quite die fast enough for that. Ooh, good interrupt on the Falstad ultimate there. Getting on the Lily here. I don't have a stun for her.
Get in there.
Triple kill.
And there we go. Nice triple.
Hell yeah.
Let's head on down here and take this night camp.
Capture this mercenary camp.
Killing spree.
Alright, I'm gonna get the rewind here, actually.
Get in there.
Just let the beetles get out and tank some of the damage from this camp. Make sure I'm getting my little damage over times on the knights. And we need to finish this thing off quickly, because the enemy team is looking like they are looking for a fight. Although, fight right now for them would be pretty bad, because we have 20 and they do not. We should fight.
The shrines awaken once more. Who will control the Dragon
Don't.
Knight's power?
Have 20. We're giving them time to get 20, but Rhaegar was still dead, so we kind of need to wait. Although, with my cocoon, we could probably make that into a 4v5 pretty
The
easily.
dragon shall rest no longer. Unleash its power.
We need to get together as a team here.
Fire at will.
There are the jugs. I was expecting them sooner, but she waited. She held off on it for a moment. Yeah, I jumped the gun on the cocoon there. We don't have our whole team here. Gul'dan is in the bot lane, though. We really need to get a kill here. If we can pick off this Falstad, that would be the ideal.
Enemy slain.
Good kill, team. Let's head back down to the mid lane, and maybe we can pick off a Lily here.
Fire's on you.
Yep, we got the Lily as well. So we just send someone down to bot lane. I'll go. Or no, just one. One go.
Death to the living.
I'm gonna make sure Raynor's staying safe. Leoric's up top. Raynor's gonna wind up dead if he stays there.
Now.
Yep, he's about to die right now. I went ahead and used the cocoon there because I don't want this to break into a big all-out fight here. Got the stun, got the kill, good shit.
Double kill.
We traded 2 for 1 there. Alright, I'm gonna head to the bot lane and make sure that they can't sneak that with the Falstad. He's probably gonna fly down. Alright, we got the dragon. I was really expecting Falstad to fly there, but he did not. Raynor's making some really bad moves here in the late game. Like, if he died and we didn't get a kill, that probably would have given the enemy team an easy Dragon Knight right there. That should be a kill, yes!
Rather entertaining.
Yeah, boy! It's a good stagger on the deaths. It's just what you want. Gonna go ahead and cocoon the Falstad here. Oh, I'm eating damage that I don't need to be eating. And this will be the game right here. Ha! I'm inside the court. Yeah, good job, team. Except
Victory.
Raynor, kinda. You almost threw that game. You were scaring me, Raynor. There was huge potential there for a throw with where the Raynor was in that bot lane, trying to take that camp on his own. Super dangerous, super sketchy. Could have really blown up in our faces, and that game very easily could have ended the other way around. The enemy team had a little bit harder of a time to get straight to core, but they could have turned that game around at that point. That could have been the breaking point, if we allowed it to be. But I think we did great, aside from that. Alright, let's look at some stats and some talents. Let's see. 75,000 tanking from me, 78,000 from Zarya, 90 and 108,000 from Leoric and Muradin, but they also had a few more deaths. Actually, a lot more deaths. If you combine me and Zarya's deaths, we have 1 death. You combine theirs, they have 10. So, yeah, that's kind of might have something to do with why their numbers are so high. Lily healing 93,000 hero damage. I did let her get a couple of jugs off there at the end because I was jumping the gun on my cocoons, attempting to predict the jugs and get the cocoon immediately after it came up. Didn't work out. Every time I thought, okay, she's going to pop jugs now, and I threw the cocoon, she didn't pop jugs. Every single time. I don't know if she was just waiting for the cocoon to pop the jugs, or if she was just waiting for her teammates to get lower. But just looking at her teammates' total health pool, to me that looked like when she needed to pop the jug. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait 1 second and I'm going to throw the cocoon. And every time I did that, it backfired. And she was able to get the jugs out afterwards. But we had already gotten a kill by that point, usually, so not a big deal. Top hero damage goes to Junkrat. Doing some work. Top hero damage and top siege damage for the friendly team is Junkrat. Top hero damage and top siege damage for the enemy team is Gul'dan. Junkrat outdoing Gul'dan a little in the experience department and kills, but yeah, the enemy team had a hard time in this one. Falstad and Gul'dan, what did Falstad go? Falstad went Gathering Storm, Hammer Gains, Boomerang. Yeah, Falstad went Mage Falstad. So essentially, if Falstad and Gul'dan both threw out their full burst, and nobody died on our team from it, that was it. That would be it. And we had the Rhaegar there, with the Ancestral Healing this time, and the Lightning Shields, and the Storm Shield, to really just negate all of that burst. So essentially, the enemy team had no damage. And once we got to level 20, the enemy team basically had no damage. And I think that showed in the team fights there. Let's see, what did Raynor go? He went Veteran Marksman, Fighter Flight instead of Behemoth Armor, which is fine. I like the Behemoth Armor just because I like to be able to step up with the Raynor and eat a little bit of damage, and that Behemoth Armor really empowers you to do so. Zarya played great. I don't play much Zarya. She's another one of those heroes like I mentioned with the Lunara who I don't find enjoyable to play. I think she's kind of boring, to be honest, but I am curious of their builds, because every now and then I get asked to play a Zarya, and I don't know how to build her. And she didn't go for like a shielding build, which most Zaryas I see usually seem to go for. She went for something else. Looks like a particle grenade kind of build. And then a little bit of unstoppable. That's for herself only, and a cleanse. Actually, she took a cleanse there. That's really good. That's really nice. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And she can activate the cooldown. So essentially, she could cleanse someone twice. That's really cool. I didn't know Zarya could do that. Let's see, Rhaegar, full lightning shield with a cleanse. We had essentially 3 cleanses once we got into the late game. We got in the late game, Rhaegar could cleanse, Zarya could cleanse, and then Zarya could rewind and cleanse again. That is insane. That is insane. Good luck locking anyone down with that. But yeah, team fights just went in our favor every single time. And I kind of knew they would, because the enemy team had this. Stop jugs, that's it. Even in the times when I didn't necessarily shut down jugs, like I didn't let it come off, like go off and then turn it off with my cocoon. She stayed in the cocoon long enough that a teammate usually died for her. So, yeah, stop picking Lily. She's not good. She's so easy to counter. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.